Yo,
Does everything taste like mashed potatoes?
why?
I don't know.
As this episode of Simple Blasphemy is loading, it is brought to you by our Patreons. Keep us commercial free and join our Patreon today. Patreon.com/simpleblasphemy. Check out our website, simpleblasphemy.com.
Yes. Remember, people, drive safely and have loads of hot, nasty stuff.
It's too late now. This is Simple Blasphemy.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's real clapping right there, folks.
Oh my god. That's not fake audience. Not fake
Real.
audience.
Real audio. Welcome to the Simple Blasphemy Podcast, all you blasphemers out there. My name is Zach Ward, and I have here with me always Andy's.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna come here with you guys. And I want to introduce to me Draco, the sheep herder with the yellow hat. The
Sheep herder.
the
Draco!
Yeah!
Hey, Draco, what you been doing over there? You got a little bit of the drinky.
Hey Draco, you want to go bowling?
All right.
Too busy
So-
singing the people.
Before we introduce our special guest, all the info on the show, including episodes, guests, and our Patreon can be found at simpleblasphemy.com. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Subscribe on our YouTube. We need some YouTube folks. Max, we need you to subscribe on YouTube if you haven't done so already. Maxwell Feinstein is our special guest. Max, how are you?
Oh my god,
Yeah?
how important is it that you called him Maxwell Feinstein? Oh my god, you gave him all the names.
Oh, he did. He did.
What did I do
This
wrong?
is the-
Not all of them.
No, no.
There are two other names. There are two more names.
This
Sparky.
is the original double
No.
donger.
There's
Sparky.
there is a middle name, and then there is a confirmation name.
Confirmation.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So my middle name is Di Simone because
Oh.
I'm actually Italian, and Italian with a capital Jersey, and fucking what's the other one? Charles, because of my uncle. So
Chuckles.
That-
Fair
I wanted
enough.
to be Optimus Prime. They said pick a saint. I said Optimus Prime. They said you're not a saint. I explained how Optimus Prime was an allegory for Jesus Christ and his death in the movie.
Oh,
And they're
That's
wow.
exactly
"You
right.
get-" but no.
Okay, so before we get to know Max even more than we need to at the moment, if you are having your quarantine woes and you want to have special gifts actually make it to your doorstep during this quarantine time, Maxwell has a shirt that looks just like this. Am I doing it right?
It's there.
My other guitar is your mom.
Wow.
My other guitar is your mom,
shit.
and you can find this and much more, I'm assuming,
You call
at
your mother.
maxfeinstein.com. Right on the screen, folks. MAXFEINSTEIEIN. Yeah. And
Stein.
And Maxwell was his name.
we will leave.
It's Frankenstein.
He will stain it for you for no extra charge.
No extra charge.
All right.
Who says we don't know what we're doing?
All right. Well, having said that, folks, we appreciate it. Share this video or subscribe to us. Other than that, let's get to know Max a little better.
Please.
We're going to play the Fast Four. So, Max, I'm going to ask you 4 fast and easy questions that always go quickly.
All right.
And there will be an after show live show, folks, for Patreons only. So sign up today for as little as $1. So here we go, Max. Question number uno. And by the way, it looks like Madison is saying hello. Look, that.
Oh, hi. Mads, I miss you.
So here we go, Maxwell. Let's get to know you better. If you could have a superpowers,
Superpowers!
Sphinx, what would it be?
Rapid healing, no question.
Okay.
With Wolverine straight adamantium.
Yeah. Like when you
Feinsteinium.
like when you have hemophilia and your blood is retarded, then you kind of wish it wasn't. So that's kind of like that. Oh, it's wrong
By
to
the
call
way,
it retarded.
There's a chromosome joke in there.
You know,
but-
everybody here, Max he's blood tarded.
Yeah. I'm actually that's not really grammatically correct. My blood runs quite well.
Bloodwell.
Yeah, Bloodwell Feinstein.
Bloodwell
That's the problem with the hemo jokes, man. They kind of bleed into each other.
Hey, Dad, where's your kid?
My wife came up with that one.
Green,
you know
it looks
what?
like you just got a colonoscopy or something. What's going on over here?
No, man. I don't know. I was working on my arcade games, and I'm thinking circuitry right now. Got
All right.
electrocuted a couple times, and not that anybody fucking cares, but that's why.
I expect great things from you.
All right, question number 2, Max.
Yeah.
What age do you consider old?
The age in which you no longer pursue new experiences and shut down anything that doesn't jive with your outlook on life. I know old men who are in their 20s.
Oh, that's me right now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Full
2
shutdown.
2 years ago, you committed to a podcast. You didn't even know what a fucking podcast. Well, no, you
Yeah,
didn't know what a podcast
13-year-olds
was.
do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, come on.
We're good.
You're old. You're old and young at the same time.
I woke up
So-
this morning with my right arm just on fucking pain, man. Just for no reason except waking up, and I'm thinking, holy shit, man, it's only gonna get
Rapid
worse.
masturbation.
I wish it was something like that. It was
yeah.
nothing but sleeping.
So
And I
like,
wasn't
where on
even
your arm?
sleeping on it.
Where on your arm?
Like up here, like right here, like
Like right in this.
Like, wait,
yeah, right
like,
here, and it was like to the bone. It's
Wait,
like I couldn't even drive. It was hurting so bad.
Yeesh. Oh,
Green,
dude,
hold on
I
a
feel you.
second. We do have a lot of people that listen to just the audio version. Can you describe a little bit better what part of your body and where does it ache?
No, my for some reason my
Genitals.
those always are. I don't know what to say. Hey, listen, my upper I can't even talk. I've already been drinking. My right arm, my upper arm, like right from the shoulder down to my elbow, like the part that faces out. It's just I don't know. And
It's the arpal genticular
Well,
region.
I'm right-handed, and all those years of wrenching on cars and working on things, turning screwdrivers and stuff like that. Like
can call
I'm working on my
masturbation
car the
whatever
other
you
day. I'm turning the screwdriver, and I hear like this tearing sound and shit like that, man.
Madison says, why don't you just tell what you're wearing while you're at it? What you
Take
got going
your
on
clothes
over
off.
here, Green? What kind of like
Take one of the layers of your clothes off.
what kind of
Pussy hot.
Seattle outfit do you have on today?
I was in the basement.
Okay.
And it was a little cold down there because it's starting to heat up and it's starting to get. I haven't turned on the dehumidifier, so it's
Getting
kinda,
musky. All right, so Maxwell, question number 3. I like how Maxwell, we only get a side profile, but
I can
Oh.
change.
Yeah, no, man. If you can deal with a profile, like Max has got a good profile.
he does.
I don't have the same thing that he's got. That's great.
I like
See,
it.
I
You have
watch
a million other looks, dude.
I watch the Curse of Oak Island, and when I think about the people that were bearing the treasure in Nova Scotia, I often refer to Max's physique and beard to. Anyway, Max.
Are you talking about the pickup line for your wife, and you're just like, "Hey, Jody, I want to bury my treasure in Nova Scotia."
And why are you thinking of me in that situation? That's actually thinking of Ken in the shower.
I want to put my stick into your booby trap.
Ooh. Punchy.
So, Maxwell, speaking of boobies,
Yes.
who is your celebrity hall pass? Question number
Martha
3.
Stewart.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, face fuck that bitch.
I mean, I've also been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So, like, the female leads on that show are all strange. Like Chelsea Peretti has something going on that I'm just like, I'm here for it. But yeah.
Isn't that weird how you can find... This isn't an admission completely, but so my wife and I have been watching Scrubs recently.
Yeah.
Scrubsing.
And okay, so fine. Right. I'm no Superman, but at the same time,
I love the show.
name the one girl crush you have in that show.
Oh, that's so hard
The
to do.
smaller
I'm
booby-
into-
Really?
The smaller boobied main character girl.
Oh, Sarah Chalk.
You think her?
Oh yeah.
Sarah, that's that.
She was in goddamn Roseanne. You kidding me?
She was in
Okay,
Roseanne.
now,
For like 3
I don't-
episodes.
I don't
Anybody
want-
was attractive in Roseanne.
Yeah, they had to work hard to make her less,
I would have
attractive.
rather raw dog John Goodman.
Or Jack Nicholson, 1974.
Hey!
All right. So let's get the last question out. We'll move on to some articles here. Maxwell, question number 4. Here we go. What is the worst job you've ever had?
I sold knives door to door.
Cutco.
Yes,
Motherfucker
literally.
worked for Cutco.
And imagine just somebody. I didn't have the beard at the time. I was like 18 years old, and I didn't know any better. 17 years old, and then you can imagine somebody with a set of knives. Hi, I'd like to talk to you about something. Can I come in?
Sweetest goose.
I didn't actually ever go door to door. I was there for the sale, and the second that I found out I had to buy my own knives,
Wilderness
just kinda
girls.
fuck
Sweetest
you.
goose.
Oh, that is
So I had that job for all of 15 minutes because
My
it would take
my
anywhere.
brother sold Cutco.
Yeah.
I think he sold Cutco to my parents,
Did he do all right?
and that's it. No.
I
Yeah.
had a friend that his younger brother sold knives, and he at the time he was drinking a lot, so he'd like down like 2/5 of like whiskey or scotch or whatever, and then he'd go out selling knives on his bike. And there's been a number of times to where he found himself passed out in an intersection with knives like all scattered about him all around.
Hey, two things. There was a point in time. There was a point in time where I think I did call because I was looking for a part-time job or something. And the knife people and the vacuum cleaner. Greg, come on. Greg Brown, I know, is in the chat. He was doing the Kirby backs from Short Minute. Made a lot of money, actually.
Door shit.
So I actually did the Cutco thing. I went to the Cutco thing, and I talked to whomever it was, and they're trying to do the setup thing. And I ended up just quitting before I even started, mainly because I just couldn't cut it.
Oh,
That was a long walk, Zach.
Jesus Christ.
If you're talking like real
Let's
jobs, though,
let's look at this. Half of us don't have kids.
Half.
Hey, when
Green doesn't have kids.
when you sold knives, did you have like a whole like little thing that you had going, like it slices, it dices,
I
It's
they
Julian.
learn
Samples
that
and shit
jargon,
through a can.
and then I think it's funny how they run you through that before they tell you need to buy the knives.
It's got a Porsche.
like a
These
fucking
knives are
pyramid
made
scheme.
from Porsche parts. So
See,
let's
this is part of John DeLorean's coccyx.
yeah.
Wow, what part of the body is that?
This
It's
came
the butthole. It's the butthole bone.
no this knife came straight from the Shelby minivan build
The
out.
single Shelby minivan of the 1990 Aerostar, the only one that ever existed. Somebody was drunk one night and said, "Hey, let's go buy an Aerostar and put a fucking 480 horsepower engine in it."
Do you
All
remember
right.
you remember the transports?
Oh fuck yes! I loved them. I love them because they
What, in
looked-
Star Trek?
No, the
that-
transport's
the
the
Pontiac.
Pontiac, and it looked like a futuristic car. It
Like a
had the
space shuttle or
giant,
something.
impossible windshield, and then that's what you committed to, that windshield when you bought one of those things. I got to ride in one once, and I was super excited because that's what I imagined that future cars looked like. Have you seen one on the road since?
I'll tell you what.
In the
Speaking of,
dashboard, you could have your two small kids lay like in like a bed, like a bunk bed or something.
That's called
like in
cab
front of you.
forward design.
Cab forward,
Okay,
that's
don't
what
fuck
it is.
around. That's cab forward design.
so speaking on futuristic cars, our first article comes up from 22words.com. Couple shoots porn film while leaving Tesla in an autopilot. Now,
Wait,
folks,
like they're leaving a dealership?
no,
hey,
well,
fuck you
Or
and
putting that
fuck her.
robot.
no, Tesla is one of the leading cars.
Oh,
In-
car.
Okay, so
in
they're in the
technology.
car and it's on autopilot and it's
I thought-
driving around.
I
And
thought
they're
Elon was in the bedroom.
shooting a pornographic-y.
Pornographic-y.
See, now when I was in high school, and Greg's in the chat, so he knows, we just bought like speakers and
Yes.
stereo systems, and you
Made
know,
girls sit on them.
and bumped the system to Dre's Chronic, or perhaps maybe even Easy E, Easy Does It.
Seriously, No, man. 2001,
Crank the porn.
2001. That was the way you did it.
It felt good,
You
but
really did it. Oh, good.
apparently
Face.
now with
Do you ever play porn through like 1,000 watts of
I have heard it.
like super loud?
I have heard it.
You
I've
mean
heard
like
it through a
through
PA
Studio
system.
Man?
Like through a huge fucking system that is like something that could run a nightclub, but super fucking loud.
Them
We're like the whole
never
fucking
that
neighborhood
powerful.
could hear it.
Oh my god, them plops really fucking.
yeah,
Fun stuff to do, man.
That's actually a fun question. Like, what would it sound
Oh.
like to optimally equalize pornography?
properly
Audio.
mixed.
The fucking
Gee,
wall
yeah.
shaking.
I had a thing. I was considering on Fiverr putting up an ad like, I will score your amateur porn.
Oh,
Seriously, that's fucking brilliant.
I would do that. Like, I feel like a lot of people
I want to
would
hear
do
another
that.
podcast or a reviewer of podcasts actually come up with something like that kind of idea. That originality is just unheard of.
Ugh, that's the problem with me, dude. I get too many ideas, and I have like follow through on approximately 3 of them at a time.
I mean, you could actually take a kind of a shitty amateur fucking porn and actually make it halfway decent if it's scored
This is my
correctly.
remastered Debbie Does Dallas.
you know
What
what?
I-
Hear that slop, motherfuckers.
Hold on a second. That's not actually a bad idea. I think you'd have to get permission. But if you took there's so many amateur porn stars, even couples today, that
Couples
kind of-
this afternoon.
well, it's just like it's always the same camera angle because they only got one cameraman. But having said
dog.
that, just be like, I can add sound effects. I can add you background music, a little, boing, some of the aruga,
Baby, I'm going to give you some of that Aluga.
Anyway, I'm pretty horny right now. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's better than being drunk. Who
Do you know
wants
what?
to have a circle jerk?
That's Green's fucking dream.
No, I never understood that. You hear stories how it's like so.
I feel
it's
like
supposedly-
Green. You got to. I assume you're heavy-handed, and I'll tell you why I assume that.
Oh,
Because I have played enough guitars to come out of your assembly line. I feel like your action's a little higher than mine. If you catch my drift.
Well,
ooh,
I'm putting the action where I'm told to put it.
oh!
I was wondering where.
It's
does
like
that-
they're dirty talking each other.
God, I'm going to
No,
blank
no,
my video
I
really
don't-
quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
If I could, because I'm a member of the forums, and I just to talk shop real quick. I
Okay.
want to know how far up the chain that
Yeah,
goes.
go ahead.
Is that a Ken Haas decision, or is this a Joe
No, it's a
Naylor
Joe
decision,
Naylor.
or is there a deep state within Reverend
No,
that
it's
decides
Joe
to
Naylor.
uniform action?
Joe
Okay.
Naylor, from when I first started working there, like in the beginning of '98 or something, end of '97. I was already working at a music store for 6 years before that, to where I could really put the action wherever I wanted to or wherever the customer wanted it. But Joe Naylor had a standard, and he told me what it was.
That's really cool. I a long time fan of the brand.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll do that in the after
I'm
show.
I'm so fucking good at it that I could literally lay that shit.
All right,
like,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Back to
man, and
amateur
not have
porn.
it fret
Back
out.
to amateur porn. Zach is trying to steer the ship.
I know. One
was
second,
horny.
really quick.
He always
Can
does.
I get Joe Naylor on the show?
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Like
of
right
course.
now.
I'd
Okay,
love that.
that's
I'd
it.
love
All
that.
done.
Half
All
the
done.
stories he told me, I'd love to fucking.
Oh
if
God,
you
we
could
could
tell
have.
him. He's a plethora of fucking stories,
Oh my God, it
man.
could be Naylor month. You
Dude,
could
I
just
could
do
write
like
a
at the
book
beginning of the
about
month. You could
awesome
just give me
fucking
a
stories,
story.
man. And
Oh,
he's
I
watched
watched
them
it,
and growing
man.
up with all
He's
those fucking
cagey.
brothers and shit, man.
Speaking of months, you guys probably don't know this, but we designated this last year, and this is because of Amanda. July is MILF Awareness Month. So look forward to having MILF Awareness Month coming up here next July. And also Amanda will be on next week. It's the first of the month.
Please
Hey.
donate your tongue. Okay.
And I feel a little bit bad that Amanda, and I know she came in the after party last week, and somebody was telling a story, and I felt bad because she like ended up leaving, and
I think that was the internet. That was the internet.
I hope it wasn't
All right.
like, fuck you guys.
Let's hit a couple more of these stories real
Fuck
quick.
you, Zach Green.
Maybe.
Let's do a couple
I was
more of
the
these
one
stories here. Here we go. This comes from the Huffington Post.
Huffington Post.
Man wins 1 million lottery jackpot twice on the same day.
Is that legal? Can you do that in Ohio? Is that in Ohio? Where is it?
I did read this article, and actually,
It's in New Jersey.
he bought. Yeah, this is in Colorado.
The lottery in New Jersey.
It's in Pueblo, Colorado.
Okay.
And this actually really did legitimately happen. And he bought a ticket in the morning, and he bought a ticket in the evening, which did qualify him to win. I mean, Green, what would you do if you were gifted somehow, whether it be luck or whether it be from something you did in a dark alley, $1 million?
Dark alley tonight.
I would retire and then spend the rest of my time restoring classic arcade games and classic muscle cars, and maybe
You're
even
the
because
one
I
with
have
the
the
pinball
money,
machine?
restoring classic carnival rides.
Okay.
That's what I would do for the rest of my fucking life.
I would remake a scrambler with you.
Yeah. I mean, you need a couple sets of hands to restore that bigger
some
shit.
bolts. Oh man, I'm ready.
You know,
Let's
the
go.
bolts. You know, like
Did you guys go like this?
Yeah.
For a bolt, when everything looks like a bolt.
Dude, one thing I want to do before I fucking die is I want to buy an old Irely Aircraft Company Lupo plane. You know, the salt and pepper shaker? A gas engine one, not the electric motor.
Well, hey, really quickly before I do go too far, because I forgot to do this earlier, we want to thank, we've had a lot of Patreons just jump on board in the last couple of weeks. So we do want to give a shout out to Kelsey, Ryan, Lisa, and Joseph.
I'm dancing like a cockatiel for you.
For all that came, they came on being Patreons for the show
Spot
this month. So
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
thank you.
I don't know
Hey,
why
you
you
ma-
did it, but thank you.
At some point, money is going to start spilling over the
Yeah,
edge
right.
of the treasure chest, and we will be able to glean the
You
coins.
can't stop yourself from falling. Okay. So next article is coming in from I don't know where this is.
Is that
but-
from Jody B?
Adult ice cream truck in Houston delivers frozen cocktails to your door.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Now, my question to Max
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
is if you had an adult ice cream truck, what type of music would it be playing as it's rolling down the street? It's not the same. What music would you be playing for an adult?
Waving my dick in the wind.
That's not a bad answer there. Waving my dick in the wind might be one, or like an 8-bit rendition of the HIV song. You know, because that sounds like it would be.
Wait, isn't that the HIV song is all 8-bit anyway?
It's there's music in there. There are guitars.
But by the way, just in case anybody's wondering, Max and I have linked on our mutual appreciation for the band Ween. I
Yeah.
loved
Nice.
Ween for about 20 years, and then getting down to the minutia of Ween, because Max went and did a cover set, right?
Yeah.
And between him and Zach Ward's buddy and I, Frankie May, Frankie, they did a cover set of Ween stuff here in Toledo, and seriously, I want nothing.
They
more
did a
than
whole
it.
day.
Oh, they did a whole day
Of
Yeah.
Ween.
of
Yeah.
Ween, and
Well, I
we
mean,
were
like a
talking-
4-hour show.
That's a lot
it's-
of Ween.
Honestly,
You'd almost have to
nothing-
wean yourself off with that much.
Correct. Ooh.
Oh,
Went back.
Oh,
Anyway, so
Okay.
when you look at a band like Ween, you go, it's global.
my wife loves Ween, man.
Oh, they're fantastic because you can. And I used to think it'd be like, oh yeah, there's like 3 or 4 good songs and like 12 bad songs. No, if you listen to them in the right state of mind, if you listen to them in the right,
Yeah.
well, this has been my quarantine band. So
Ween?
yes, they've been.
That's great.
Especially White Pepper. The
White
band
Pepper,
the
yeah.
album White Pepper has been.
all right.
has
Well,
been-
let's keep this rolling here because we got a lot of stuff. No, we just got a lot of stuff to cover.
Yeah, we'll cover it in the
Very little time,
after
too.
party.
This
Max, call me. We'll talk.
we
about
do
Ween.
we do really quickly want to thank everybody that's tuning in and continues to tune in too. Before
From the
we,
bottom of our fucking hearts.
so here we
From our
go.
cockhold.
Yep.
Hotel
Our
spa
tackles and
manager.
muscles.
Hotel spa managers share most common sex questions as they get asked by guests. So these are people that are at the front desk. Pardon me.
These aren't at the forefront. These people are at the front desk taking your reservation.
These are the real heroes.
Jacking off the porn in between.
So, number 5, do the rooms have soundproof walls?
No.
Now,
Do they?
It's not cost effective.
have you guys ever taken a significant other or a random or
Ooh,
Some-
rando.
you know what I mean? Like somebody you don't even know their name really, and to a hotel and were hopefully considering that the walls were somewhat. Zach, go ahead.
Well, here's the thing: when Rachel and I lived right off 8 Mile, and before we had our hot tub, we had
Mom
to get
spaghetti.
the fuck out of Dodge City, man. It was just like, fuck this city, fuck this place. Let's just go get a fucking hotel somewhere that has like a jacuzzi or a hot tub. Just, I mean, a cheap like one night, get the fuck out of Dodge type of thing. I mean, we weren't able to go to like these tropical fucking vacations and stuff, so we just take one night here and there.
Okay.
And yeah, there's the paper thin fucking walls, man. There's
Green, did that stop you from hitting it harder?
no, because
Or did it encourage you? Did you want to set a record or an alarm?
oh yeah, I mean, constantly always getting in trouble. You guys are too loud or this or that, or
No.
how many people you have up in your room?
Maxwell, you look like the
Two of
romancer.
us.
Just the
I'm
two
a
of
quiet
us.
lover.
You're a quiet lover.
I giggle when I come.
Like a goddamn Oompa Loompa?
Right, it's like a beautiful flower too, man.
Oh, shit. Now, just to make sure that we got this correct,
Oh my
you
God,
did.
that's-
Wait. Max, you did say giggle, not wiggle, right?
I did say giggle. I had a girlfriend a long time ago who used to be upset. We were both very young, and the knife of pornography distorting the perception of sexuality at a young age, in fact, does cut both ways. And she was upset with me that I was a quiet lover, and we were having a fight. And so, mid coitus, I thought of the most ridiculous noise I could with which to signify some kind of climax. And I made it during said moment of personal triumph To frustrate the matter further, I was young, I was idiotic.
But did
What
it feel good?
What did you do?
I mean, we were in
Can
the
you give
middle
us some
of
audio?
it was
Can I
it
get
was
a
kind of
snippet?
like
Like a
it
leprechaun.
was like, no, I'm not trying to be funny, Greg. This is a sincere moment.
Like the
of my
movie
life.
Leprechaun?
This was kind of like what you'd assume it sounded like if John Wayne laughed. I guess it was like a noise. Like I can't make.
Did
that
you say
noise
the
again.
word?
Whoa!
Wait, did you say the word pilgrim after
No,
such?
it was like Butthead slowed down.
Well, I just guess I had an orgasm there, Pilgrim.
Hey,
That is funny.
did the other person like take it as like thinking, are you laughing at me? Is this an insult?
They were furious.
No, because
Andy.
I had a female friend that that she would tell me stories about. She would be with somebody and they would hit it and come. And she would start laughing, and the guy would always take it as an insult, like, "Oh, fuck, man, you laughing at me?" And in between like laughing and tearing up, she was trying to tell him like, "No, it was just so fucking awesome," but like
Those are the noises.
always took it as an insult.
Oh my god! Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Hold on a second.
Oh
Like
my
going down
God,
the
no,
fucking
I'm
hill
out.
of a
I'll be
fucking
right back.
huge roller coaster, man.
Hold on. Time out.
Whoa, was that
Max
me?
is back. That's fine. You're back. You're back. Max, you're going to, for our listeners that don't have a visual, even though we do live broadcast from Facebook and YouTube every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Max, it looks as if you are ready to make brownies. What's with the measuring cup on your...
This has actually been my water cup.
What the hell, Andy?
I think I kneecapped him with the orgasm thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Andy,
I'm
what
sorry.
the hell
I'm
strain
done.
of weed are you smoking?
This is called.
Why are you laughing? You got the gigglies.
I got the gigglies. I'm sorry. I apologize, you guys.
I'm flattered.
Patrons, come to our Patreon after show, and Andy will
Orgasm
giggle
on. Oh God!
Andy will
orgasm on our
giggle
Patreon.
and make his nipple rings
I'm
jiggle.
just saying,
And
it's
he's-
the sound of a thrill.
And he's wearing my favorite T-shirt. You look like the fucking cabinet of a fucking Robotron arcade game.
More
Now
like
listen.
Robitussin.
This, and I will mention these guys every time I wear this shirt. These dudes are Yeti Machete, and I don't think any of them. I don't think Rob or Scott or any of those guys actually listens to this. But I love them not because they're good at what they do,
Okay.
but because they're really good at how they do what they do. They're
Good
not
attitude.
amazing. They're not amazing at their instruments, but they are amazing at taking that stage and basically destroying it and building it brick by brick all the way up.
All right,
that's
so
it. So
let's
shout out
get
to
through.
them.
We got a couple more to go through because we only did the one.
Yeah.
So number 4, which hotel managers share the most common sex questions they get asked by guests. Cheeky channel? Question mark. What do you have in the cheeky? I've never. I don't know about you guys, but I have never watched or
Hotel porn?
like paid for porn like on a clicker. In a
No, why would you?
Because it's all Skinamax.
In I don't know, man. We live in the age of smartphones now.
yeah,
And a lot of shit is free.
real
Yeah, like-
smart.
Most of my I was
Sexy
born in
stuff.
1988. Most of my travel has been done with an iPhone, apparently.
Holy shit.
God
We're way
damn.
older than you.
God, you're making me feel old, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
don't
feel
know.
like I need to have that guy put me in the corner and say, sit down and talk to me for a minute.
You look
Alright.
younger than me, Andy. You like I.
All I can say is red meat, marijuana, and tobacco.
Okay.
Interesting. All right, number 3, room service with extra spice. Now, I did read this article, and they were suggesting is that the people that bring the room service could do come in the buff.
Okay.
And
That could be interesting. You could
Like
flip
is that just what it is? It's just nudie room service, or are there?
Is
options
that
on the menu?
is that the option, Or yeah, could it be? Who knows? Let's see. What
Could
number are
it
we on?
be now?
That was my
Wow.
saxophone. Here we go. Number 2. Is it safe to have sex in a hot tub or pool?
Fuck yes,
Define
it is.
safe.
Fuck one. Are you talking about having sex with the hot tub where you put your penis into one of the jets?
No, because it pushes it out. It's not sucking in.
Or are you talking about like the chlorination level making it a safe, protected environment?
At what temperature can your sperm survive?
Well, Green,
can't-
he has a hot tub. Have you tested how long your sperm survive in your hot tub?
No, I have not had a scientist out to actually measure the.
Rachel, grab the beaker. I'm about to orgasm.
In the turkey baster.
And the thermometer.
Weird things in. I'm sure at least one other person on here has had sex in the shower and it gets weird in
It's
water
very.
environments.
It ends up being like marmalade.
Well, supposedly
Thank you.
it's that's why you got a fucking ball sack is because they want to take it away from the fucking body heat, and that's
So
why they're
hot.
saying if you're trying to have kids,
So
not
what
to
you
wear
have
tighty
is-
whities, wear boxer shorts.
Sticky
So
sweet.
you have like
No,
you have
if you have a hot tub, normally it comes in at about 100, 101, but you can crank it up to 106.
That
Even at
sounds
101, you're gonna kill the fucking shit, dude.
Have you teabagged your hot tub before you go in? Do you like give it a little like a
Oh yeah,
a
I mean,
courtesy dunk?
no, I gotta settle in very slowly, and I'm usually cupping my balls.
there's usually a little bit of squirt before I get into the hot tub. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Is
There's
that
it's called a cursory squirt.
it's a
That's why hot tub has filters, 2 of them, 2 big fucking filters, man.
They got,
I
the
would-
high grain and they got the really fine grain.
Maxwell, have you ever filled a hot tub's filter before with your
No, I've never done anything cheeky in a hot tub.
Good for you.
It just never came up.
Or
Literally?
okay, it just never.
Oh, I
I've
knew
just-
that was
it's
coming.
never been a
Literally.
situation I've found myself in.
I've had sex in a hot tub once.
I had a naked girl sit on me in a hot tub, but I was around
Nothing
other
happened?
people. No, there's a whole bunch of people, and she was kind of making her rounds. It wasn't like it was special. you know?
I'll never forget that video from Put-in Bay where you were playing at, where in the background there's that fucking chick that
God.
just reached down and pulled out a tampon, looked at it, and fucking threw it over her
Yep.
shoulder.
Yeah, folks.
Well, let's go ahead and throw
Classy, baby. That is classy.
So really quickly, a very,
Oh my
very
god!
Tanner, a very short story. My band is playing at this place in a place called Put-in Bay in the Great Lakes in the States, and
Put-in Bay.
the weekend before was the Christmas in July thing. So a lot of people trucked from Detroit and all these other places, and there was hundreds of people in this pool, and someone caught a video of a lady sitting
That's not all
on
they caught.
poolside,
Burned in my memory.
grabbed her tampon, and just went like this and whipped it. And
Right over her shoulder.
it was
Like Indiana Jones without the follow through.
Classy.
yeah, it wasn't the okay.
Yeah. So
Let-
now that
really
we have
quick.
that, now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about
Really-
Put-in Bay for a second.
Wait, I got
Before we do that, Max, really quick. That picture of that person in the background. I who is that?
That is me.
Oh,
That was
really?
You?
A painting of me that an old
Oh, that's a
friend did.
painting.
I thought that was Alice Cooper for a second.
That's not even a photograph. That's a painting.
Yeah, that's a painting.
awesome.
That was done when I was 18, and it's one of the most lovely gifts I've ever received.
That's beautiful.
I do like it. I almost want to rip my camera off of my computer and show you the painting that I got from Zach Green.
Of you?
No. Well, I don't know. Do I look like beef jerky dancing?
All right, last
Only in my
hotels.
dreams, baby. Only in my dreams.
Number one, hotel managers share the most common sex questions they get asked by guests. Will I get aroused during a massage?
Anal massage, yes.
So, Maxwell, have you had a body massage at all before?
Are you Mr. Body Massage Machine?
I have like a massager that I used to bring with me on tour when my arm was a little fucked up for the warm down of it.
Okay.
Because it's like arm, shoulder, doing all the fucked up shit.
Okay.
But I've had
Arm and
massages,
shoulder, knees
I
and
need
toes,
one of those
knees and
massages
toes.
right now.
right? I could too.
That's
I
awesome.
threw my back out at some point during quarantine to the point where I couldn't look to the right and down. So playing guitar was a little frustrating, but I couldn't see anybody to try and get it worked out.
Understandable. All right, so last article before we end the show and go to the after party.
I just got started.
Here we go. I know that goes by so fast. TheDailyMail.com. Man who tracked down and throwed... What is this? And throttled. Why does it say throttled?
Throttled.
13-year-old over Call of Duty game avoids prison.
Well, wait. Let's get over the fact that we have gotten down to what are we at? 45 minutes, 41 minutes and 12 seconds. We really don't need an hour and a half to talk about what we need to talk about, do we, guys?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
What are you talking about?
It could be an hour and a half where we get around to all the stuff that we want to talk about. If we want
What
to talk
about
about
three,
other...
man? What about those? When is a 3-hour podcast coming
Dude,
out?
we're doing a bender, man.
I'm just saying that, man, if you got this hour and a half podcast where you want to talk about other podcasts, you really don't need that.
I know what you're saying.
You don't-
Folks, I know what you're saying. Folks, Andy is right. Again, we have had now multiple sources. Andy and myself have been informed that our podcast next Sunday is going to be...
We have been marked for death!
We are going to be under review from a podcast called Who Are These Podcasts?
Oh no!
Somebody
Who
has
gives a fuck about who these podcasts are? There's 850,000
Million.
fucking podcasts right now. Yeah, there's a billion of these things.
But
And
we are
been doing this for forever.
we are honored.
No, yeah, let's do it.
No, that's true.
we
That's
are-
true.
well, we don't have
There's
anything
so
to
many
do.
of them. I can't believe that we were picked.
Yeah, right?
So
Thank you
our
for choosing us.
our Kyle Gass episode, which out of every episode we've ever done, I thought
Over
was the
100
best one.
episodes.
I thought that was the best one we did.
Oh, God, it was a great time.
With
It was
the
a fantastic time.
well, they're also our friends too, just like Maxwell here. So next Sunday, folks, who are these podcasts? We're going to tune in and see how.
We invite you to listen.
Yeah,
Go ahead, get in there.
Should we do?
Get in there and
watch-
talk to them for a minute because they've chosen us. A person named
Bend us
Jody
over the
B
fucking coals, baby.
pulled
Yeah,
us
let's-
out of whatever bag that they
Defend
had.
our honor.
Yeah, or not, or burn us.
Or burn us. We are amateurs, so
We are, yeah. We are only 100 podcasts in.
this is bowling league for us guys. So anyway, folks, Maxwell, I want to put your website up one more time. What can
Please.
people find on your website before we call it today?
Nothing but
They
amazingness.
can find music through the Bandcamp link. I've got a link that I'm now realizing I need to update to this comic strip I started about a dog and hamster and hemophilia. And
I've read every episode so far.
yay! It's called Penny for Your Clots, and it's
It's a good title.
yeah, this is all I have right now with hemophilia is bullshit like that. You can find out kind of information. You can see the story as old as time, the triumph of man over blood.
Oh,
You can find this lovely interview done by me and NJ.com about how I fucked up my arm and yet still I survive.
let's talk about your
Hemophilia.
your hemophilia and the after show. Let's educate some people. So, folks, you can go
Holy
to
shit, you get to be smart.
yeah. He's way smarter than us anyway. Patreon.com patreon.com/simple blasphemy. If you sign up for $1, there's $1, $5, $10 or something. It doesn't matter.
Give us whatever the fuck you want.
Yep, you get all the same benefits for this, whether it's $1 or it's $10. It just helps us produce this show. Other than that, folks, we are going to move this to the after party on Patreon. So log into Patreon, and we will see you in about 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, long enough for you to smoke some grass.
Get a fucking re-drink.
Get a fucking reach around.
That's right. That too. Thanks.
Green, was there something you'd like to say before we...
Your mother.